It's the 19th day of the year of 2019, and the first month, January. And I'm Reverend Pamela M. Piggy Butts, apostolate, prophetess, evangelist, pastor, teacher, political person, all that. Just me. And I'm concerned about these religious leaders and politicians playing games with people's lives. It's bothering me for real. I just went over to the pastor's breakfast over at New Springfield Missionary Baptist Church on 123rd and Tuscarora, only for no one to show up, including the pastor and his wife, and just a blatant disrespect and disregard for not only my time but others as well. This is not a laughing matter. They've heard things about me and this and that and the other, but instead of getting to know me for themselves, just disrespecting me, period. And this is not the first time that's happened. The second time it's happened. But it is the last time it will happen. Mrs. Goodman needs to know I don't sleep with other people's husbands, and I don't do women. Burnett. The same, you need to know that too, Ursel. And I don't like what you did to me today. You're overstepping your boundaries with me. Just like all these pastors, religious folks and politicians. You've overstepped your boundaries with me. You're very disrespectful. You're very discourteous. You're arrogant. And you play games with people's lives. And when you said something about me over at Reverend Sanders Church, or Reverend Ernest Sanders Church, Pastor Goodman, or Reverend Goodman, about your affiliation with Reverend Larry Howard, that says enough within itself for me. A man who messed up my life from when I was a young girl, a young lady, who tried to have sex with me in my parents' house after my cousin trusted him to give me a ride across town. And I trusted him to be a pastor of a church who told me to dance for him in my parents' home, asked me could he use my parents' phone. Then later on when I'm grown, showed me pornography movies in his church office and tell me he's taking me to dinner and I'm going to be his dessert. Because his brother wasn't serious about anybody in the first place. I didn't even know what you were talking about in my parents' house until I found out later on. And until you jumped like you had seen a ghost right there, acting like you getting your rocks off of a teenager. And that's your good friend Ursel, Reverend Goodman. But it doesn't stop there because the politicians support that mess. And females support that being done to other females, as well as to themselves. That's not cute. And that is what you did to me today, and I don't appreciate it. On top of which, I'm not your secretary, and you don't hit a gavel at me, Ursel, Reverend Goodman, or whatever you want to call yourself. You don't talk in my meeting. Who do you think you're dealing with? I'm not Vashti, I'm not Esther, baby. So don't get that twisted. I'm not your wife, I'm not your lover, I'm not your girlfriend, I'm not your dog, I'm not whatever you think I am. I'm not that. You don't act like you ruling me, honey. If you're beating on your wife, that's her business. But you don't do that to me. And then you blocking my number and all that old insanity. You're supposed to be a preacher. And your wife's supposed to be a preacher's wife. since she doesn't declare to be a preacher too. You don't have a right to mistreat people. And I say that not just to you. I'm talking to all these pastors, religious leaders. I won't even get into the Muslims and the Jewish people and all those other folks who have a blatant disregard for females. But the politicians go along with this mess, and I'm still upset about what you said to me, Caitlin Carlin, on that telephone Thursday. When you tell me that you have the law cited, you have everything on paper, and a judge tells you that there is no good cause to address my life and my matters and my concerns, while you all play kangaroo court with my life. See, this is inclusive of, but not limited to, religious barriers. This is inclusive of, but not limited to, racial, religious, gender barriers, economic barriers. This is just outright a blatant disregard for my life, and I don't appreciate it. I'm not smiling about it. I'm not cracking jokes about it. I'm not laughing about it, because all these dead bodies dropping around this country is because you can't find a good cause.
Next up, 2600 St. Clair Avenue.
Purcell Goodman and Burnett Goodman, you did wrong by me. You know my circumstances. And I'm disappointed in the church out of all these other religions. I'm disappointed in the church the most, because I have invested time, energy, money, love in the church. And I went there to be in a safe place, a secure place, a sound place, and a place that's supposed to be meeting certain needs in my life. And you have your mouth silent on my situation, and I'm disappointed. I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you care or not. But you have to give an account for this mess. You have me coming out in the cold and you don't show up because you think that's a joke. Ha ha ha, that's not funny. Don't do that to people. And if you think covering up my babies and my being raped and otherwise abused is going to stay underground, the devil is a liar, and you are too. And if all you judges, politicians covering that mess up, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did say one thing that was true: truth crushed to the ground shall rise again. I know, I keep rising up. You keep trying to murder me. But I'm going to keep living, whether you like me or not. How dare you tell me there's no good cause for my life? Caitlin Carlin, staff attorney for Judge John J. Russo in Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Court. And whatever I file, you're not going to find a good cause for my life. You have lost your everlasting mind.